You've got all the marketing data in BigQuery halfway collected. G4 data? Yes, it's export. Google Ads data? Yes, BigQuery data transfer. Facebook ads? Oh, sure, Meta. Yes, that's it, obviously. Someone from the marketing team says, hey, can we also add the LinkedIn ads details to this dashboard? But LinkedIn ads? Not so fast. All because the native BigQuery data transfer doesn't support LinkedIn ads yet. And CSV exports are a jumble of manual work every week. Maybe you've tried a paid SaaS connector only to deal with field limitations and a connector bill every month. Other times, you are empowered your dev team to craft a LinkedIn ads to BigQuery pipeline, Python, APIs, JSON flattering, but now it's out of budget, fragile, and feels like a house of cards. And that is exactly why we built this, a 100% free open source LinkedIn ads to BigQuery connector built for analysts by analysts. For those ones who need clean, complete, and scheduled pipeline data without hidden costs, vendor illusions, or intrusive cloud architectures. This connector runs within your GCP projects using AppScript and the LinkedIn official API. You hold the credentials and don't share them with anyone, including us. You control the export schema. You decide what gets pulled in, when, and how often without needing Python or that engineering backlog. Hey there, I'm Yevgen from OWOX, and this channel is where we help data analysts build reporting systems they deserve. Efficient, flexible, so they get the recognition they deserve. In this video, I will show you how to collect LinkedIn ads data into Google BigQuery automatically, securely, and at scale. Whether you are building a daily spend dashboard, blending LinkedIn ads data with other channels for ROAS, or powering advanced attribution models, you're in the right place. Now, before we dive in, 3 quick asks from me to you. 1. Subscribe to this channel and enable notifications so you don't miss the new connector tutorials that we release every week. Number 2, give our GitHub repo a star so you don't lose it and so we know this was helpful to you. And 3, like this video and leave a comment down below if you have ever struggled with getting LinkedIn ads data where you actually need it. Let's make LinkedIn ads a first-class citizen in your BigQuery Analytics workflow. You may reasonably ask, why are we making this available for free? It's because for us at OWOX, data ownership matters, because reporting should be fast, reliable, and under control, and because too many tools overcharge for something that should be accessible to everyone across the team for better decisions. We wanted to build something different. And hint, we did. We want data connectivity and ownership to stop being a bottleneck for reporting. With our connectors library, everything runs in your environment. You own the data, you control the schema, you choose the metrics to load and schedule updates right from inside Google Sheets. It's built in JavaScript, and you can read or edit every line of code. And yes, this one is free forever. And Node.js edition we're working on is going to be available via npm install from GitHub into your infrastructure shortly, so stay tuned. With this being said, let me show you exactly how this connector works. Let's get started. So step number 1, you need the template. Go to our GitHub, select the relevant template, and create a copy by selecting File, Make a Copy. That way, it's saved to your own Google Drive and fully editable. It's fully free from marketing things like email collection, so you can just go and do that on GitHub. But if you also want the instructions to be sent by email, you can download this template using the link below in the description. I will ask you for the email just to send you the instruction. I promise not to sell you anything. Great, you've copied the document. Now let's configure the connector so it knows exactly what to fetch and from where. First, go to the config sheet. Start by setting the start date for your import. This tells the script when to begin pulling data from. Just note, pulling a huge date range might cause issues due to API limits, so I'll just put something recent here like June 1, 2025. Next, end date. It's optional, but I would still add the end of June here. Next, we need to add the account URN, which you can find on the homepage of your LinkedIn Ads account. Copy and paste it into the appropriate field inside the config sheet. Then we'll jump into the fields sheet. This is where you select the metrics, breakdowns, and dimensions you care about, like campaign name, cost, impressions, clicks. Just check the boxes that you need to get inside your Google Sheets. Just check the boxes that you want to collect inside your BigQuery. Some fields might already be pre-selected by default to get you started, but you are free to customize them however you want. And if you want to pull more, there are optional fields available here as well. It's like hundreds of them. Just stay in the Fields tab and check the boxes for any additional dimensions or metrics you need for your specific report. Next, we need to set your BigQuery destination. Let's hear the dataset ID in the form of project ID dot dataset ID. And we also need to specify the BigQuery region for your dataset. If the dataset doesn't already exist, it will be created automatically in the location that you specify. I'll just leave it as it is in the template. I'll just have US here for my location. Basically, we are done, but now let's go through a few optional but really useful things, which you can set in the same config sheet. Max fetching dates. That's the number of days to fetch per run. By default, it's 30, and I'll leave it like this. And finally, the re-import lookback window. Look, advertising platforms are typically changing some stuff from time to time. So maybe you spent like $100 yesterday, but the account was showing it like only 80, and tomorrow it will be adjusted. That's why I would like to keep it like 2 here, so we re-import the information for a few of the previous days. That's it. All your config is done, and you are in full control of what's going on to be fetched and where it ends up. Now, let's connect the dots. To pull data from your LinkedIn Ads account, you need to get the LinkedIn Ads access token. Let me show you how you can do it. So to find the most recent instructions on how to get the access credentials, I would recommend you always using the instruction on our GitHub. So basically select the connector, in our case it's LinkedIn Ads, and go to README file. Then go to the credentials guide. So basically here is information on how you can do it, so let's go through it step by step. Step number 1. We need to create a LinkedIn developer app. So visit the LinkedIn developer portal. Here is the link, it's developer.linkedin.com, and click the Create App button. Enter your app name, like for example OWOX Connectors, and paste the link to your company's LinkedIn page into the LinkedIn page field. Upload your app logo, check the box to accept the legal agreement, and click the Create App button. Number 2. We need to verify the app. Basically, go to Settings tab and click the Verify button. The administrator of your LinkedIn company page must then verify the app to grant it access to company data. He will get an email notification, but you can also ping the specific person you know from your team to grant you this permission. Next, step number 3. We need to request access to the advertising API. So once your app is verified, go to the Products tab and request access to the advertising API. Approval can take up to 24 hours, and you will receive an email when the request is approved, but in our case, it took like less than 10 minutes. When access is granted, the advertising API will appear under the Added Product section on the product page. Next, it's time to generate an access token. Basically, navigate to the Auth tab and click on the OAuth 2.0 tools on the right-hand side of the page. Just important, it's not a button, it's just a link in text. And then click the Create Token button. In the new window, select the following scopes: r_ads and r_reporting. That's exactly the scopes that we will need to collect the data into Google Sheets or BigQuery. Then click Request Access Token. On the next screen, click Allow to grant access. Next, copy the generated access token and save it somewhere. We will need it soon. When you are done with collecting all of the required details, go to your template, click OWOX, Manage Credentials. Authorization would be required for the first time. Just click OK and grant the access. Add your access token that we've just generated and click OK. Once your credentials are saved, it's time to run the import and load the data straight into BigQuery. In your Google Sheet, go to OWOX menu, Import New Data. The script will now fetch the selected data from the config sheet and stream it directly into the BigQuery project and data that you specified. If this is your first time, you'll be prompted to grant access to your Google Cloud account and approve the required scopes. Once authorized, the script starts running. You'll see a real-time progress log appear with each batch of data being sent to BigQuery. Each section of fields you selected, for example, campaign level or ad level metrics, will be written into its own BigQuery table following a clear naming. When it finishes, you will see a message saying Import finished. And that's it. Your ads data is now stored in BigQuery. From here, you can query it with SQL, build dashboards in Looker Studio, or join it with other tables inside your warehouse. You are now in full control at scale. Now that everything is working, let's set up a daily refresh so your LinkedIn ads data is always up to date. Here is how you do it. In your Google Sheet, go to Extensions, AppScript, Triggers. Then click Add Trigger. Let's set it up. Choose which function to run, Import New Data. Choose which deployment should run, Head. Select Event Source, Time Driven. Select Type of Time-based triggers, for example, Day Timer. Select Time of Day, pick your preferred time window. I'll go with 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. every day. And that's it. Click Save. Don't forget to make a new deployment. And don't worry, if anything goes wrong, AppScript will send you an email with the error log. Now your connector will run every day automatically, loading new data from the platform API into your infrastructure, Google Sheets or BigQuery, without you lifting a finger. Alright, your LinkedIn ads data is now flowing directly into Google BigQuery. So what can you actually do with it right now? Now that your raw ad data is in BigQuery, you can join it across the tables using the keys. You can join that with any other advertising data from other platforms. You can build a blended ad spends table. You can map that with conversions data from GA4 to BigQuery Expert, CRM data, and internal conversions event using SQL. Basically, you are not limited anymore to reporting or using the data inside BigQuery. Or you can build attribution models now. Whether you're working with simple last-touch attribution or building custom multi-touch logic, machine learning funnel-based attribution like we do at OWOX, BigQuery gives you that full flexibility. And this connector ensures that you've got the freshest ad data ready for you. Are you running ad campaigns across accounts in multiple currencies? Use our Open Exchange Rates connector to load daily exchange rates into BigQuery and normalize the spend across accounts. You can also build a cross-platform ROAS dashboard by pulling in Facebook ads, TikTok ads, LinkedIn ads, X, Twitter, Reddit, Microsoft, Bing ads, and Criteo ads data inside using our other free connectors. They are all live and available now for you. Or you can plug BigQuery directly into Looker Studio, Power BI, or whatever other tool your team uses for visualization. and visualize your unified, up-to-date performance dashboards without bottlenecks or manual CSV exports. And finally, you can use scheduled queries, dbt, OWOXDatamarts Community Edition that we are releasing in July 2025, or other orchestration tools to keep your reporting pipelines running cleanly and automatically, now that you've got the data where it belongs. And the best part, there is no vendor lock-in, no credit card is required, and there is no black box magic happening underneath. You own the data, you own the logic, you own the outcome. If you ever want to tweak the schema, add fields, or fork the connector, go for it. It's built in JavaScript, not Python, so you can customize it yourself or with a little help of ChatGPT. And if you want to contribute to our open source movement, just add a connector, request a feature, or improve the docs, just go ahead and do that inside our GitHub repo. We'd love to have you inside our community. So, what's next? First, grab the free connector on GitHub. The link is in the description. Second, give it a star on GitHub. It helps us know that this is useful and motivates us to keep building those connectors. Third, if you had any issues or want to request a new connector, head to Discussions or Issues tab on GitHub. Our team checks those every day. Then, subscribe to this YouTube channel and enable notifications so you don't miss the next tutorials for our free connectors and the orchestration platform release. We'll call it OWOXDatamarts Community Edition, and yes, that one is going to be free as well. And finally, if you're feeling ambitious and want to create your own connector, check out our contributors guide. We'll feature your work, give you a backlink, showcase your story if you want, and we'll help you promote it. That's it. No vendor lock, no paywalls, no mysteries. Just you and your connector in your spreadsheet, in full control over your data connectivity. Thanks for watching this video, and if this saved you time or money or both, just drop a comment and let me know. I'm Yevgen from OWOX, and I've got more tutorials coming soon, so stay data curious, and as always, happy analyzing!